What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the ProX DJ Control Tower that we have started using in our business that has changed the game for us. Whether you're using a DJ booth or using a facade or are looking for an all-in-one piece of furniture like this one, this video is gonna give you the pros and cons of what that might look like for you and for your DJ business. That said, let's get into it, y'all. So a couple of years ago, we made the decision to move to DJ furniture, and I used to build all of my own booths. In fact, I'm gonna link up a couple of ways that you can build your own booths for your weddings or private events. I made a guide for you. You can jump in there and grab it. But we recently, in the last year, have added a bunch of people to our team, a bunch more DJs to our team, and really I needed a place to standardize all of that look and the things that we're doing with those art mix. So I decided to go ahead and standardize our controller and standardize our actual podium and booth style. And you can see a photo here of what that looks like. And so in today's video, I want to talk about the pros and cons of the ProX DJ Control Tower, but I also want to dig into, hey, what does this look like for your DJ business? Do you need to do, facades and that sort of thing to kind of keep things simple? Or do you have the capability of doing this? So I'm going to take you out to the van. I'm going to show you exactly how we load it in and load it out, give you the dimensions, all the things, and I'm going to bring it back in here. And you can see towards the end of the video, just how we actually hook this up and how easy it is for us to do that. So if this is something that you're into, if you're trying to build a wedding DJ business, or if you're trying to build a DJ business that does private events and mobile stuff, we would love to help you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get out to the van and we're gonna get going. So here we go. All right, everybody, so we're out here at the van. I wanted to show you, we have a Ford Transit 150 mid-roof. So if you're hauling a van around or whatever, of course I had to show you the crispy wrap on it. We're all about branding around here. Ozark Mix, come on, let's go. Anyways, so I'm gonna jump over here. I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like when we load it in and we load it out. All right, so as you can see, we're in the back of the van. I've got it opened up. You can see kind of the spacing that it takes up. It comes in two cases, all right? So if you get the flight cases, you're gonna get one case for the base and the bottom, and then another case for your actual controller and the top, which I'll kind of explain when I get inside. But I wanted you guys to see these and just see kind of how we do this. So the thing about this is, what I like about it is we run Evolve 50s for most of our events. So the tops can lay on top of here, my subs can go next to it, and then all of my ancillary gear, so my mixer, rack, and all of my lighting control. So we use Ape Lab, so everything goes in these cases and it just kind of stacks around, which makes it really easy for me. So that's one thing that I love about this furniture. Whereas before, I was always, I was loading into a van, I was loading into a trailer, and it just took up so much space. So I do love how these jokers kind of come in and come out. And so I'm going to show you just how easy they are to slide. So obviously you've got, normal flight case stuff. Now, these suckers are heavy. There's no doubt about it. Like, I usually load these in by myself, but I wish I didn't have to. But they're heavy. But they do have casters on the back, so we kind of unslide them just like this. And then one more. All right, so I wanted to show you just the load in process as well, just so that you can kind of see kind of how we load this. If you've got a van or if you've got sort of a truck or anything like that, this is how we load them up. So what I do is I lean it down like this, and then I have to pick it up and slide it. So it just slides in there like that. This other one, again, it's pretty freaking heavy. So we just grab it like this. You guys need to know how much I love you. You see what I'm doing here? Oh my gosh, so many stairs. Whew. Yo, that was a labor of love, seriously. Oh my gosh. I brought these both up the stairs. It's so crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys just what this looks like when we unbox them. so that you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like in the cases. Then I'm going to show you how to set these up, and then at the very end I'll show you just start cabling routing, and hopefully that'll kind of give you an idea of what it could look like for you. So Here we go. All right, so it comes in 3 pieces, you guys. You have a base here, which I'm gonna throw down right here. Then you've got this piece that sort of butterflies on, which I'll show you in a second. And then you sort of add a shelf, okay? That's this first box, all right? I'm gonna put that together and then I'm gonna put the top on. So, butterflies, super cool. You just kind of unlock them, roll them in there. Hopefully you can see that. Bounce it right there. Undo it there. Bounce it right there, that's the bottom. Then you throw in your middle shelf, and that's the bottom. All right, you guys, so this is the top. I'm gonna open this up. Again, the con to this is it's really heavy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really heavy. And after a long night and you're holding this into the van or your vehicle, like, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks, but super protective. I love hard cases. I think it's a brilliant move if you're gonna carry a case like this. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. Easy, 2 latches, and there you go. Rain 1. Now, what I do love about this, you guys, is the removable top, which I'm gonna show you all our cabling here in just a second. But these tops, what comes with this top, there's 3 tops. I'm gonna throw them in the description. Rain 1 is one of them, DDJ 1000, and then a couple of other Pioneer products and even a Denon product. So, you know, if you've got a different controller, you can absolutely use a different controller. We rock Rain 1s around here, and so it's perfect for us. So I'm gonna show you how this sits on the top. Then I'm going to cover a couple of features of the unit itself, and then show you that cabling trick that I use. Again, what I love about these, bananas. There's only 3. You just, you know, fish it here, and it locks the top down. Less than 30 seconds and you're in. I love it. All right, so now that we have it all set up and you guys have seen me sweat, let's talk about some of the reasons why I love this unit. Number 1 is you saw how it comes in these hard shell cases, which is super great, but the thing that you cannot discount about this is the durability. Like, this is so durable. And when you're like us and you do a lot of events, a lot of the time, during the month, you want something that's durable and not something that's going to break. That was the drawback of our building our own booths, is we built them out of pine so that they would be light, and they scratched a lot, and they took a lot of wear and tear, and it did not look good. This one can take a ton of wear and tear. I don't know if you can notice this at all. I tried to do it with some lighting, but the texture of this is really that of like a bed liner. So like what you would have in your truck. It is washable. This obviously gets pretty dirty. You know, some knucklehead guest wants to put their, you know, beer can on here or whatever. My hands are dirty at the end of the night. It does get dirty. But I love that you can wash it off and it looks great. I also love that it's super customizable. So for us, we rock Rain 1s and DDJ 1000s at Ozark Mix. So it fits. But you get a top that runs a Denon unit, an SX2. If you've got some of units like that, all of those come with this. It's not something that you have to buy separately. That being said, though, sends me to a couple of cons. The other con is I wish there were more options for the inside. You know, if you're a beginner DJ and you haven't, you know, went all in on a bigger unit like this, let's say you're rocking an SB3 or a DDJ Rev 1, which are great units for weddings, the top is not, you know, it's not customized for you. You'd have to actually get one made, which wouldn't be so bad. Like, you could get a woodworker to do that. And the second drawback, you guys, is that this thing is freaking so heavy. Like, it's just, there's no way around it, especially if you have a Rain 1 or a Rev 7 in there that are already heavy units in the first place. This just becomes really heavy. And, you know, oftentimes I set it up by myself, but I don't recommend it. It's way better if you have 2 people, which is just kind of a drawback. you know, if you're looking at that. The other con is that some people like the ability to go ahead and rack everything up in their unit and sort of run it as an all-in-one unit and not have to break it down. This is not that unit, okay? Now, there are some things that you can do. You can rack up your wireless microphone. If you used a small enough mixer or a small enough rack-mounted mixer, you could actually integrate all of this, but it doesn't break down well. Like that's not it. You can put so many things inside of this that will, you know, speed up your efficiency, but when it comes to just being all-in-one racked up, say like its competitor to the Bun Command Center or even a Toad, or you guys know all the ones, those are, you know, you can rack mount all that stuff and then you roll it in and you plug it up and you're done. This is not that unit, but that's actually a good thing for me because I don't always use this, right? I don't always use this. I have different looks that I use, and so I actually wanted the ability to just go ahead and take the unit out and put it into a different unit and then have the ability to sort of customize what's inside of it. So, all right, so here we are. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the inside. I'm gonna show you how we cable, and then we're done and you can go figure it out for yourself. All right, here we go. All right, you guys, so we've got the top off. This is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, it's kind of a little bit of a mess, but what I wanted to show everybody is the way that we run this is I run both of my mic cables for my outs that go to my mixer. I actually have them in one of these sleeves, okay? I'm gonna show this to the camera. You've probably seen these before, but I run that in there so that it's super simple. Basically, there's a drop down chamber right here, and so I just drop this down and it goes down my unit. And then also I've got a power strip built in here and I run it in, and so I drop it down and it all comes out the back and it runs down the bottom and it comes out the unit, and all of that plugs in to my mixer and into my power. So I just wanted to show you that. Obviously I would have a lot more cable management to do. I coil all this up and I set it in there, but I did want to just point out, so if I push that out of the way and let's say I had all of that space ready, like think about what you could do in here. You could have some space in here for, you know, maybe a mixer if you were running a small mixer, or, you know, on this underside, you could mount a microphone unit. But I just wanted to show you the trick to us and to just being super efficient is, and what I'll probably do is I'll probably end up integrating both of these into a sleeve like this in the future. To be honest with you, I just haven't had time to do it. So don't hate on me for that, cable management people. All right, secondly is obviously you've got to run your USB sort of up through. You've got two sides where your pole would come up for your laptop stand. So that just depends on what you want to do. So you just run this up through the top, and then you obviously would run your computer power down in here. So we plug our computer power in right here and we're sort of off to the races. And then we set everything in here nice and neatly. Obviously, again, I would cable manage better. Don't be hating on me, all right? Don't be hating on me, YouTube. Okay, then you just set that in there, and then what happens is the top then sort of just clips on. But again, you would run this out and it would sit down so you can plug up your laptop right there. So that's how that works. All right, you guys, here are my final thoughts on the ProX DJ Control Tower. And it's really more a philosophy than it is a product review. Though I love this unit. I think it's the best one for us. There are other competitors out there. You know what they are. But for us, this has landed really well. Our clients love it. We love it. Our teams love it. It's just been great, to be honest with you. But here's the deal. If you have the ability to purchase DJ furniture and you can haul it around, I'm not sure what you're waiting on. Like, pull the trigger. It doesn't matter what company it is, it's gonna look amazing. Get out from behind the facade. Listen, I spent plenty of time behind the facade. I still have DJ's, laptop stands that I had on 6-foot tables. Like, I get it. But you guys, furniture is where it's at when it comes to being a wedding DJ and a private event DJ. I'm being straight with you. Like, everything is moving this direction and you don't want to miss it. You are missing out on clients, you're missing out on money, and you are missing out on time, because it saves you so much time to be able to have everything in there, haul it in and get going. Like, it's just been a game changer for us. So I just encourage you, no matter what you buy, just buy something and just watch your business transform. I hope this video has been great, and we'll see you in the next one.